Hello?
Hi, is this lawyer Mariana Sanchez?
Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Lana de Leon, and I would like to know how to buy a house or a property in Spain.
Alright, well, for locals, it is quite easy to buy a house in Spain, but for foreigners, it is somehow more difficult or it requires more things. So, if you want to buy a house, you should follow Route A, as we call it. It is a way of getting the scriptura signed. First of
Okay.
yes, first of all, you must agree in principle. This is that once you have reached an agreement with the seller, you go to your lawyer and ask him to draw a legally binding contract and you provide him with the details of the seller. In this first meeting, you should tell him about all the details and all the comments you made with the seller. Then, then you should, your lawyer should communicate with the seller or his lawyer to see if all these principles matches them. So once this has been done, you should write all the instructions down to establish like a formal paper trail to prevent miscommunication or misunderstandings. The second step to buy a house is to make a draft of this contrato privado with the main deposit. It is a buyer's lawyer who draws up the private contract. He should also do some investigations about the property that you want to buy to see if there is any problem like say a legal problem. This is made by a nota simple.
Okay.
Yes, then, well, the private contract terms normally encompass the following. The sale price of the property, what is included, date to sign escritura, and date of the main deposit. You should insist always that the following terms are established in this contract. First of all, the seller must pay you twice the amount of the reserve deposit in case that he refuses subsequently to sell the property to you. Then the seller will return to you any reserve deposit if any matter are not in order. So it's like kind of a guarantee.
Okay, and you mentioned a main deposit and a reserve deposit. Can you
Yes.
tell me what are the differences between the two?
Yes. Reserve deposit normally a small sum of money between 500 euros to 3,000 euros. The main deposit is the rest of the price of the house.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. So as I was saying, you should agree to allow the seller to keep the reserve deposit you have paid if you refuse to buy the house later. Once your lawyer has drawn up the private contract, he will show it to the seller for the later agreement and establish a date of the signing of the contract for you to clear up this matter. Your lawyer should translate the private contract for you and provide you with a copy in your own language. This is very important. Then, the signing of the private contract normally takes place in your lawyer's office. This is an informal meeting. So both the seller and you must be physically present and to sign the contract, unless powers of attorney are in place on either you or the seller. Well, then it comes the signing of the escritura. This is always undertaken in front of a notario at a notario's office. You must have your original passport and your original NIE, that is a number that clarifies that you're a foreigner.
Okay, and this is all to verify that I am a foreign citizen.
Yes, that's the main purpose. Then your lawyer will clarify all the legal matters, and the notario will later call you and the seller to read the escritura and to see if you both agree on it.
And I must read it to double check everything and make sure everything's correct.
Yes.
Okay.
That's mostly everything you gotta do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll get to you.
Yes.
Bye.